Joining me now from Houston, Texas, Leroy Chiao, a retired NASA astronaut who flew 4 missions into space. Leroy, great to have you back on the show. Look, seeing Mars in real time rather than waiting for these images, what do you think it will mean for so many here?
Well, I think it's a pretty cool idea to get these as near live images as we can from Mars. Mars Express, of course, the mission's been going for 20 years. It's doing very well. And of course, the original intent was for it to characterize the atmosphere of Mars, which it's done, discovering methane along the way. But then the bonus of being able to send near real-time images down, that's pretty cool too.
And Mars, of course, is famous for that reddish color that we all know, and it has been studied for several decades. But they have found pictures like this one. I want to share our viewers because 4,000 kilometers, it's a 4,000-kilometer scar, I think you can see there, of the face of Mars. It's a canyon, in fact, for our viewers. I don't know if you can tell, a canyon that is 10 times longer and 5 times deeper than the Earth's Grand Canyon. So what has it taught you studying these images? What has it taught us over the years? What kind of discoveries here has it made?
Oh, we've learned a lot from these images. The fact that there are these canyons and evidence is clear evidence of past water on Mars. And I don't think there's anyone that disputes now that maybe around 4 billion years ago, Mars had large oceans and lakes, and the water cut these canyons, had a very different, much more dense atmosphere. So Mars was a very different place back then, maybe more Earth-like. And so that's why it's exciting that we may find some kind of evidence, hopefully hard evidence of at least past microbial life on Mars. That would really be something, to make that kind of a discovery on our nearest neighbor.
Besides the microbial evidence, what questions do you still have then about Mars?
Well, I think, ultimately, of course, we've gotten some wonderful measurements and data back from the Perseverance rover, the Curiosity rover, the other spacecraft that have been there. We've got some real tantalizing clues about finding building blocks of life on Mars, embedded methane and sedimentary rock, billions of years old. All suggest that there possibly could have been life there in the past. So until we can get samples back, which hopefully will happen in the next several years, that's the plan, and analyze them, then hopefully we'll be able to find some hard evidence that there was at least some kind of past evidence of life on Mars. I mean, just imagine the social impact that has, that we found life on our nearest neighbor. That implies that there's going to be life everywhere in the universe.
And Leroy, but very briefly, I mean, do you think humans will ever set foot on Mars? Do you think it will happen in our lifetime?
I certainly hope so. I'd like to say we've been 20 years from Mars since 1969 when we landed on the moon for the first time. Everybody was sure by the 1990s we'd have moon bases. We'd been exploring Mars. Technology-wise, of course, we've had the capability for a long time. We just haven't had the political will and the political commitment of the proper budget to go explore Mars. So I'm hopeful that's through some kind of a private or commercial, I should say, commercial and government partnership. For example, SpaceX, Elon Musk has made has not hidden the fact that he wants to go to Mars. So I think, with that kind of a combination of some of the innovation of some of these commercial companies, partnered with the operational experience with outfits like NASA and ESA, perhaps we can go to Mars together sooner rather than later.
Leroy Chiao, always great to get your insight. Thanks very much, Leroy. Appreciate it.